Hello and welcome, my name is Nilaus and this is episode 8 of our Let's Play campaign of Factorio with Bob's Mods and Angel Mods. That's where we are. And what we have intended today are, as we left off last time, I had constructed one of them. What I've done now is I've constructed the entire complex here. And you can see it's running pretty damn well. I've also created a little car for myself. This is because now the distances are starting to become so big that I really need this. What I've also done here is that I've made this really basic thing where these fields, sorry, I don't want that. I really just don't want it. I want anything else. Alright, so what we're seeing here is that these are actually producing. They're not by themselves producing very much, but in the end it's kind of almost full yellow belt, which is kind of ridiculous how little that is. I still have the other ones running. What I've done is I built these stackers in between for all the components because that will help me on on stacking. Well, also update aliens. I took my friendly turrets and visited the aliens, and now they're gone. They decided to go somewhere else. So today I have a couple of things I want to do today. I want to transition as fast as possible into trains, and I have no idea how the trains are gonna run. However, I think I'll just have to figure it out. Okay, that's very little. It's very little I get in here. That's not very much. Why is this so little? Oh, the steertide is just screwed. I think I have to fix that, right? With some level. What is the problem? Is that thing? Is it power? Come on, open the power. No, not power. Right, I'm gonna take these out. I'll just restructure the whole thing again. And actually I should focus on getting the stuff on the road off first, because that's the part that's the most annoying. And get these old-fashioned things out. I can then put in my signature thing here, and we can always remove it afterwards, but for the time being, let's see. These are 7 normal mining drills, so I'll upgrade all of them to MK2 mining drills. Can I actually fit in one? Yes, I can. Perfect. And let's actually do this like this. I'm unfortunately taking out the entirety of the road, but I don't really see any alternative to that. Great, finally we're getting something else. I need one more. This is of course going to be way more than I can get, or I can cope with, but so be it. I don't have any of those, and I can't build them though. While we do that, we can hook it up to power. There. Can't believe that's not really even possible. That one. That's the last of them. There. And again we're back to this. That one takes blue, that one takes blue, that's blue. I'm just getting way too many things that require the blue ones. There. Everything is now up and running, and I can start using these. And of course this is not gonna work. I'll just make a bit until it gets up here, and of course it makes no sense to only take the start of it. However, it is I don't even have that yet. Good. Let's accept that for now. This is also a bit faster. Yeah, that should do the trick. And let's get back in the car. That is definitely a fully compressed belt that we have here. It's slowly moving, but it is moving. But once it gets over there, it's gonna help a lot. These and we want to go up. So what I've been thinking about since last time is that I want themes for this, and I actually want to have like, so up here I'll have some kind of train thingies coming in. I have no idea that's gonna be the top. Oh, I'm so tired of this one because it opens up a lot of junk that I don't want. No, no, no. Yes, that one. However, I really want to write what's in there. And for example here, this one will be logistics. So anything that involves logistics, I should build over here. Such as, the next part I really want to build will be trains, the rails. I need to figure out how the hell I get stone up here. I'm gonna have to do that. And I don't think that's correct to have these. I don't think so. Now that I think of it, this one's full, this one is struggling. Okay, that needs to be removed. Let's start by figuring out what we want to build. I want to build next to this one here rails. I can't build rails without building iron sticks, so let's start by building an iron stick and then moving on to the next. That will then be the rails. Where do we have the rails? Rails are also part of the logistics, so that requires stone and steel. Alright, so let's get the stone. For the time being, let's actually just get the stone in as a in here. It's gonna be pretty damn simple, and this will be, that has to be steel, so this one is steel. Let's, crap, this is not working. And I need more of these, and I also need some basic normal roads. And come on. That's the steel coming in. The other one will be even tougher, because that will be up here. Again, that one. Let's continue with everything that is not that. Like this. And there, and there. That should do the trick. And of course I still need the, where the hell am I gonna get that from? I don't remember if there's something down here. I think there might be, or there will be, definitely. Great, so that should keep us covered for a while. There, all of that in here. Great, let's hook up the power poles. What's the reason why I can't build more? Is that it's a steel, okay, but I know where I can get steel, so let's just grab a bit more. And power pole, that covers everything. Brilliant. I think the safest thing is just making this a long inserter or long exporter. There, that's lots of rails. Now, next up, this one, that's steel. Good, good, good. Let's actually convert these 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then it will be converted into this. This is going to be the signals. No, that's going to be the stations. That could be a signal. That could be another signal and another signal. So we go here. That one. What are you requiring? Iron and basic electronics. You're requiring chain. That's also fine. I'm forgetting something, right? No? That is correct. These do not require any steel. This one does. Only consideration is whether I can actually build. Now I'm making this one because of frustration. You could be making engine units, yes, and you could be making cargo wagons, because it's basically the same thing. You do not, however, this one will require. And finally we get to something more useful in the research. And I'm not going to be, the engine units, I can't make that just yet. I can, but I don't want to make them here because I want to make a separate square for engine units exclusively. What was the next one? That was the train. That one, yes. So let's keep this, drag this one on because that's definitely needed over on this. Great, and I will have iron on this lane. Oops. All the way over. And then I'll have a third lane with some holes in it. Not for this one. Going to here, yes. Oh, pump jack research. I really should be making pump jacks as well. Sorry. This one will be I'm really not decided on this, whether this is correct and whether I should make up here. I'll do it for now, just for the hell of it, and then I'll move over and grab a lot of them. This is the part that will come in as part of the train network, if and how I will ever make it. There we go, 3,000. That's a lot actually. And I get solid fuel. We might actually use that for something. All of it, -1. You know, let's just go -2. And we proceed down here. What are you needing? You need all of them. You get this. Come on. Here. Here, here, and an exporter. Exporter. And this one will then also be the exporter, and also get this and this. What about you? You have the same issue. Flammable thingies. Okay, the science is really moving fast now. That one and that one, and that's grabbing from here, it's grabbing from here. Let's actually do that so it's at least somewhat consistent. This requires iron. No iron. It requires steel, and then it requires something I do not have down here. That'll come from a chest. Eventually for somewhere better, but that's gonna be it for now. That one is covered, that one is covered. Whoa, yeah, it's the right one. That one's covered, that one is definitely not covered. And you are the, oh, a flamer, that's very nice. You need all of it, so you need this one, and you need this one. Cut it off, and put it into a box. Then let's check the boxes. That's a box. Invar, yes. Box, that's a box, and I'm missing more boxes. Brilliant. Great. That should do the trick, and now it's a matter of hooking everything up. And remember the light. Light, 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 and light. I should definitely make sure that I don't overdo all of these. So these need to be capped. This one is also obviously capped. This one as well. So now they are all capped at somewhat reasonable amounts. And I am getting a tiny bit through. This one, yeah, this isn't stopped already, so that's good. This one, you're not working because you, what are you waiting for? Seriously? That was fast. Then I'll just build more. Must have been really slow at doing this. And this one is gradually getting up there. How many does it need? 20? And we get some of these. So I can make... Alright, so that continues the logistics. Let's also check if there's anything else on logistics I really need to work on. I need these, the power ports and the other power ports. Let's just check if I get some better power poles here. This one, it requires a normal power pole. So it requires a normal power pole. Great. And that's a turret level 3. Oh, what is the cost? Stuff I can't afford. Oh, hold on. I am exactly the right place to do that. There. And there. Now that one can get going again. I think this... I need to also make sure that I spend the iron I have while I have it. There. That's gonna go all the way up. And here there should be room now for adding more. Now the next part I want to build, which might actually be somewhat the last thing I want to build, is two rows. One. Actually, I don't even want this row, because they're gonna be needing the same thing, I think. Yeah, they need the same. So let's do this, because I might need better ones. What is that? A new boiler, an Invar boiler, and brass boiler. I'm really lagging behind compared to the research, but that's how it always goes with Bob's mods. It's always kind of depressing that you never again. Stop that. I have things down here that I can use. That one, 17 of those. Why only 17? A bit strange. And that one, and let's also grab these. Excellent. So the main lines will be this is not correct, is it? There. Underneath. And this one that goes under here. And we get this one. That should do the trick as well here. That's the steel. And then we do the undergrouts and over. Whoops, they are turning the wrong direction. I have to remember these are actually coming from top and going down. It's going to be something in this setup that it is tough for me to remember. And again, just grab them here if I'm missing something. That's kind of the whole point. Good. And I'll put these into chests here because I think I might need them. Power pole and power pole and power pole. And let's also, no, we don't have lights. Why, oh, iron plates, interesting. Just grab a tiny bit here of iron plates. I have actually a very clean inventory. That's very nice. This one and that. Oops, that one. Great. So that's now taken care of. I think that the next part is actually. So this is logistics. If we look at the logistics, I don't really have anything else. I'm a valve. I'm not going to use that. This one requires electric engines. These ones, I don't think so, not just, but might need the wires eventually. Could build chests. I could, but I won't. Steel chests. Storage tanks. No, not yet. I need so few of it that it really doesn't make sense. I've also, just out of desperation, started on this one. As you can see, this square will then be my military square. So under the military square, the stuff I want to build, let's check over here. I definitely need this. I need to move my grenade production over here. I need stone production. That's going to be tough because I need some belted something, yeah. What's the 350? That's 750. It's not needed. I need gun turrets, and I need radar. So let's build the one for the gun turrets now. Gun turrets, iron, copper, and yeah. So I'm gonna need iron and copper and steel. And I'll take 2 on the lower and then have this one up here for exports or random stuff. Let's again build more Only 4. Is that again iron? Yes, it is. Damn it. I'm gonna need a lot of this iron. Obviously, iron is always in short supply, especially when you're so heavy on your belts as I am. Then you need a lot. Whoa, I'm choking here on that part. Let's get the iron to be the closest. Like this. That's iron. And up here I'd like to have, let's see. Alright, and the reason I want them to closer is because I'm going to need them, and this copper is not doing well, so I need to focus on the copper next time for sure. I need to give it some room, not that much room. This one, mushroom, a normal gun turret, nope. First that one, which will then lead into a normal gun turret. There, normal gun turret. Okay. Which again, for the next one, okay, I need to bring in the steel as well. Oh, that's actually going to be a problem. How the hell am I going to do? Well, I can do it. There, and if I do this, then it's not going to jump over. So I'm actually going to sneak this by. Like this, then from this way it can jump over. Barrel. Oh, that's a lot of barreling. Oh, thank you. An explosive barrel? That doesn't sound like a good idea. Alien. Do you want an alien explosive barrel? No, thank you. I need to check. Ah, brass and tin copper wire. Yeah, whatever. So that's not gonna happen. I was considering this one where it would like lead into the next ones, but that's not gonna happen. Not anytime soon. Okay, next one is the more advanced turret. This turret requires a normal gun turret, which means that I'll have to do that. Then it also requires a steel, and that's under here, a steel gear. Let's actually start working on this. There, 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 and there. Then for here, we don't actually need any iron, but I mean, we still need this one and that one. Yep, that should be good. Good to go. We'll keep these rolling just for the sake of it. Here and here. And let's get the and it's probably a good idea to have an output. There. How are we doing? This one? Not doing at all. It's the copper that's the problem. Anyway, why is this not... Okay, it's just producing now. It's producing very slowly. Getting in here, down to producing a bit faster. Great, so let's cap this at 100. That should be enough for now. And I think we might want to look at radars, because I'm also going to need a lot of radars. So that requires basic circuit boards, yucky, and this requires more advanced circuit boards. I'm gonna have to find a way to get those basic electronic boards in by belt. But I think that comes when I have my my trains up and running again. Or again, but eventually. Are you done? Ah, you're almost done. Might just help it out a bit. Okay, I'm not going to build the radars. I don't need that many radars, so I don't really need to be that aggressive on this. Sniper turrets, no. Just checking how far it is that one I can get. Crafting speed, I'll take this one. That'll give me some peace and quiet for a while. Okay, I think I'll end here. So what we have done, just to recap, is we have expanded the logistics area. That's interesting. Why is that one not getting down here? Seems that this one is turned the wrong way. Then that one is probably the same. Is it? Yes, now it is. Okay. Alright, so what we've done, we've expanded logistics area with all the components for the train, with the exception of the actual train, because that requires some stuff. And we've also put some things in here so I can make my turrets. And the next part I want to do is I will be preparing this time on removing some forest and making room for the train to have an area in here to go backward and forwards, and then I'll be joining you as we start building the train network. Thank you very much for joining, and I'll be seeing you in the next episode. Cheers, bye.